Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. It is Halloween. It's spooky season. Well, spooky season started like last month for me, but I've refrained from posting Halloween content because sometimes you just gotta control yourself. But now that it is official and we can start doing spooky things, this year I've been seeing a lot of very creative people and I just wish I had an ounce of creativity like they do. My favorite stop motion movie is Coraline. It is my comfort movie, especially like when it's dark outside and you want something a little bit spooky, but it's also like it's comforting and it's got a nice storyline. And it had its 15-year anniversary this year. I happened to come across this lovely video from this lovely creator. Please go check her out, she's great. Creating, I would call it a book nook. It's so cute. So I've got my box of goodies and that's pretty much what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna try and follow her mini tutorial on Instagram, but I've pretty much got everything. So let's go through everything that we've got. Some LED lights, a little mirror, PVA glue, some tissue paper. I'm probably gonna need more tissue paper. I've also got some wooden sticks and a box. The box is also part of the project. Let's get started, shall we? And in true Halloween fashion, I do have my Beetlejuice jumper on me. A little update. It's already 4 o'clock, so this has taken me pretty much all day to finish. And that's only because I ran out of hot glue and I couldn't do it any faster. I had to use super glue. Let me show you. So this will be the tunnel. Right now it doesn't look like much. It will look like something once I put the rest of the tissue paper in it. But for now, that is what it looks like. While I was waiting for each section to dry, I did put the mirror in the box. So when you put the tunnel, it'll sort of look like there's a bend and it'll look like it's going forever. Done. I'm going to move on to putting the tunnel section in. So much glue on my hands. It is day 2 of our Coraline project. Last night I worked until about 11 because I wanted to get some of it done, not on camera. Big reason why is it's a lot of gluing and a lot of sticking. That's literally most of the project, is gluing and sticking. I haven't gotten to the fun bit yet where we stick the box back together. I will show you what I have got done. So I've created the tunnel and I'm currently gluing all of the other pieces inside. See that? Then if we turn the light on, so it's gonna be another whole day of gluing and sticking. Once I've got enough of the different colors mixed in, we can then glue it to the box. So much tissue paper on the floor. But anyway, we're gonna get on today. I'm probably not gonna film this bit. I'm probably just gonna skip over it because it's a lot of just sticking, gluing and sticking, gluing and sticking. So many true crime podcasts and we'll be back. If you're still sticking around, thanks.
One eternity later.
The tunnel is complete. We are now going to attach it to the mirror piece. other than the fact that I am covered in PVA glue, we are ready to move forward with putting the box back together. The front bit will have its own door. It is looking so good. Can you see in there the mirror? My only issue with the mirror is it's so dirty because of the glue, and I'm gonna have to try and get in there now to try and clean it, but I'll figure that out next time. Oh, so cute. Oh, I can't wait for this project to be finished. So I'm gonna put I'm gonna put the sides back on, and hopefully we can move forward from there.
Bruh.
I realized because of the way the opening is going to be, I had to put like a wedge underneath. I had it like sitting down here, which wasn't going to make sense. So I just fixed it. I just put a little thing underneath it to keep it propped up. And now we are going to do the outer edge. I'm just going to film like a couple of bits of that, and then you'll kind of get the idea of where I have to go with it. I've had to unstick this thing several times, but it is working and I am very proud of it. I've made several boo-boos. I will go through all of that at the end. So we are moving on to the next part, which is the outer part of the box. I actually already started with that filming. So I've got my Mod Podge newspaper pieces, and we're just gonna cover the main parts of the box. It's gonna keep the box sound and structured properly, and then I have to wait for it to dry, and then we'll start the door. The door I'm excited for. I can't wait to do the door. So everything is drying. Look at that, look at that. Hello, other mother. Good morning. It is day 3 of my Coraline project. I kind of need to create, I don't have clay, so I'm going to be creating my own clay, and then I need to paint, well, I need to let that dry, paint, then put the door on. So technically this is going to be like a 4-day project. I feel like it's a long project, and it's just a lot of glue on my hands, on my face, on my clothing, everywhere. It's all over the floor. After this project I'm having a deep ass clean of my bedroom. But this is what happens when you choose to create your own Halloween decorations instead of just buying and ordering like everybody else. Who invited me? Anyway, that is what we're doing today. I'm creating some clay. We're gonna go make Play-Doh. Have my DIY air dry clay, which was really easy to make. I will leave the recipe down below, and I'll leave the place that I got the recipe from. Look at it. And apparently it dries like normal clay, so that is what we're using. I'll use the clay to create almost like a rim around the door part. And then here's the door. And then I'm gonna stick it down with glue, with some super glue, because that seems to be holding the best. I'm not doing the gravel part. In the video that I saw, she uses gravel. I'm not gonna be doing that because I don't have gravel. I'm gonna start at the area of the door, the rim area around the door. Midnight door painting. Literally, it is 12 o'clock and I'm still doing this, and that is still drying. Good morning. We are officially on day 3. What? We are officially on day 4, the last day, hopefully. I've got the door all ready and waiting. I'm a bit worried about it. I have a weird feeling that this is gonna break at any moment, but I have the door. It's got a little... And then we've got our tunnel. I will say that I've definitely made the tunnel bit way too small. I'm pretty much almost finished with this project, so I don't really want to think about it too much. The other part about the door that I'm a bit sad about is you can't actually see the detail because of the way the clay has dried. It's all cracky, and now it's just figuring out how I want to put hinges on this because I haven't got any actual hinges to put on this. So I thought about using cardboard and painting some cardboard because cardboard can be used as a door hinge, and then just gluing it onto the thing. But then I'm worried that's gonna look a bit janky, but the whole thing looks janky, so it doesn't really matter if it looks that way. Oh, and in the 4 days that I've been doing this project, I got sick. So, great. Let's make some door hinges and get this project finito. This already technically bends this way. Okay, now it's just deciding how this is gonna work. So my door hinges are gonna be like this, and it's gonna be able to open like that. So, more gluing, more sticking. It's finished. Now that I know how to do it, I think I could make a second one way better, way faster. This is definitely gonna be my first attempt. My second attempt will be better. The Coraline box is complete. While I'm waiting for that to dry, because there's a few patches that I've had to like fix and it's gonna take some time to dry, I've got a couple of my old Halloween stuff from last year. So I think let's set up some of those things. Do you remember these? My little Halloween toilet paper ghosts? And they got a bit misshapen. But I'm definitely gonna put these back up because I think they're just so cute. And once you put lights in them, totally changes, but I got dressed a little bit. I wanted to look a bit more witchy. With every project, I pretty much have things that I'm unhappy with, but it's the first time I'm doing it, so I'm not like overly sad about it. I still loved having fun making the project. I now have a cool piece in my room. It's massive and I'm realizing it's so big and I should have made a smaller one, but here is my Coraline box. She is very janky. She's not perfect, and I can now see why the original artist put gravel. It definitely looks way better. For my lights, I definitely should have gotten 2 sets of lights because there's not enough light inside of there for it to be seen properly. So when you open it, like you saw in the video, it's very hard to actually see inside the circle. I should have made the circle bigger. I should have gotten real clay rather than makeshift clay, because I don't know how well this is going to hold up. But even if the door doesn't hold up, just having the actual tunnel part is completely fine. The hardest part about this project was probably gluing and sticking everything. It's the longest part, and waiting for everything to dry. So when you open it, you can see how much it protrudes. When you see it up front, you can't see it. And it's not awful. Like, you still get that, ooh, Coraline. Honestly, everything was going really well up until I had to put the tunnel inside. That was when I started facing issues, but I'm not mad about how it turned out. Opening part is definitely one of my favorite things. And my makeshift hinges are working, so it's fine, it's fine. You can see it's like it's a forever tunnel. Like, the effect is there, especially if you're up close and personal. You can see it like goes forever, which honestly is so cool. This doesn't light up as much as I wanted it to, and I can't fix that now unless I open up the back and try and shove some stuff in there. And maybe in the future I just won't do a door, because I think the door is a bit of a waste of time. But again, it's such a fun project. Highly recommend checking out the original artist, Rosie, I don't want to get her name wrong, but Rosie Rarabella. Full credit to her. This is all her idea. Go and check her out. I've linked her Instagram down below. I don't know if she has a YouTube. I'll have a look. If she does, I'll put it down below. I know she's got a TikTok, so I'll put a TikTok down below. She makes a whole bunch of these. She's a book nook expert. So this is my book nook, and I know exactly where it's gonna go, and I'm very excited. I just wanted to do this for fun because I'm a huge Coraline fan. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you did, you're a trooper. Have a lovely day, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!